actually here. So, you don't have an Instagram, right? No.
Hey guys, this is Quinn with Danks and Emporium coming at you with the Chronicast number 137. That is 137 days of going live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and LiveMe. And if you are wondering who in the effing heck we are Danks and Emporium. We are a recreational marijuana store in Olympia, Washington. Big, huge green building on Martin Way. About that green. So come down, take advantage of all of our dank deals. Today is Friday, so today is happy hour all day long. I'm going to let my happy friend KJ explain to you what the happy hour is.
Absolutely. So happy hour is all of the mid-shelf, which is $30 to $37 for the eighth. Any eighth or more is 25% off all day long.
Thank you for that, DJ KJ.
Absolutely.
You are wonderful. Two KJs left. We have our good friend, Mr. Memphis Matt Fire. Thank you for coming on the show today, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
And then we got our good buddy in the corner, Mr. Lopez. Welcome back, my friend.
¿Qué pasó?
I noticed that you always rock the Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah.
You do the dew, and you do it well.
Oh, I appreciate it. That means a lot coming from you, Quinn.
Oh. Guys, so today we have a cool episode of the Chronicast. Today you get to help us decide if we're going to carry some flower or not. We're going to or carry a brand. We've got some flower, we've got some concentrate to smoke on. So what we are smoking on today is Rogue Raven. And if you guys are out there watching the show, make sure that you spark it up with us. This is 420. This is the Chronicast. We're about to have some fun. So, guys, we got a whole bunch of weed to smoke. I've got some pineapple chunk flower. I've got some fucking incredible flower.
Wow.
We've got some Gorilla Glue number 4. We've got a... What else do we have here? And then a Golden Temple Kush wax that just looks so effing incredible. It looks great. And then our final piece of flower is the Ewok. So, Lopez, since you're the man who does the do and you do it so well, what would you like to do?
Whatever one's in your right hand right now.
We've got some Ewok. Pass that down to Mr. Matt. Matt, give us an idea for the podcasters. Really kind of go into detail of what the packaging is and what it looks like.
Well, the packaging to me looks like something from American Horror Story, kind of, you know. It's got the little crow on it, or the raven. Looks like it's got some symbols in it down there, almost like a something you would see in science, you know,
right.
Little octagons. Just a plain black packaging other than that, so it's not too, you know, not too much. You know, kind of describes the name of the company right there within the picture.
Now, I did throw it up on the product cam, so for those of you that are watching on your wonderful social media platforms, you can get a good look at what they look like. Are you guys fans of it when it comes in bags? Are you guys bag people?
No.
I always transfer it to jars.
Yeah.
You know, like let it cure a little myself. You know,
Yeah.
like.
How about you, Matt?
Yeah, I've been starting to do that more lately. Put it in jars and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I just think it keeps so much better in jars. But the one thing though is if it comes in a bag is if it's nitrogen sealed, then it keeps it nice and fresh. And this feels nitrogen sealed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can normally tell like the top is a lot better packaged on the seals.
Mhm.
You know, like a lot of the ones that aren't nitrogen sealed, you can definitely tell.
Yeah, it's
they
just
got
kind of
a
like
give.
flimsy, and then the bud's all squished, and it looks like a hockey puck. So let's crack that open. Oh, before we do that, what is that Ewok testing at?
Total THC 27.68.
Wow.
That's nothing to shake a stick at.
No, that's some numbers.
So
You shake sticks at things often?
I shake many sticks. Yes, that's how you knock down all that Fremunda cheese off the branches. Is you have to shake sticks at it.
You're so gross.
So, guys, we are smoking on some Ewok. I am not gross. Anyways, we are smoking on some Ewok from Rogue Raven Farms, testing at 27%. You guys, again, We are Danks Emporium, and we do this every day at 420, and we absolutely appreciate everybody that tunes in and watches and smokes right along with us. So we love doing this. We have an absolute blast. I'm really excited. Matt and I smoked some killer Ewok from Artisan the other day. I'm really excited to see how this
It
compares.
smells really good already.
Does it smell?
Oh,
So,
it's danky.
like, literally putting it up against the Artisan, how on the nose, like, where would you put it?
It's quite danky right now. It's really just musky.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no, it's got a nice like that cheesy smell.
Mhm.
You know?
So, how about that nug structure? Give us a little bit of insight on that.
It's dense. You can tell if you look close at it, it's real keefy. It's got a little bit of orange hairs in there. I like it.
It's like a powdered donut.
Oh yeah,
Does it? Did you say that it is nice and dense?
it is nice and dense. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, that's absolutely what we like here. Is nice, good-looking dense nugs. What's the color on it?
Nuggets.
It's a nice like light green, but it might just be because it's real keefy
Yeah.
that it looks a little.
Now, I want to tell you guys before when we do this kind of sampling, when we do this kind of review, price point comes into play. So as we dive into this, I want to let you guys know that this would be right around $8.99 for the gram of flour. So it would be $9 out the door. Keep that in mind as we're smoking it. Also, let's get some ratings on that packaging. KJ, what would you say? 5 out of 5 stars on, or out of 5 stars, what would you give that on the packaging?
3 out of 5 because of course it's in a bag, but it is nitrogen sealed. I don't mind their thing. I just think it's a little cheesy looking.
Yeah.
That's all.
What's cheesy about it?
I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to figure out how to put my finger on it. Like
They definitely went with like the darker
it's a darker theme. Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
an Edgar Allan Poe
But
kind
most
of.
people don't associate their weed with like darker.
Right.
The weed's more of like the
Cannabis is happy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I guess
no.
that's what's throwing me off. Is like, it's like if you went to the grocery store to buy ice cream and it was like Jack the Ripper ice cream or something. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely agree on the 3 out of 5 stars. Same thing. It's just, I've seen a lot better packaging.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot better. I know people could do a lot better with it. It's just, that's one of those things where, we don't really care how it looks when it's packaged or
Yeah.
what we're packaging it in.
Yeah. So how about you, Mr. Lopez? How are you feeling about it?
I like it. It's tasty.
How are you feeling about that packaging?
Oh. Oh yeah.
It's tasty.
I give it a C.
A C? Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm I'm kind of right in line with you guys. I have seen a lot of shitty packaging doing this Chronicast, so I'm actually going to give it a 4.5. I'm going to give it a 4 because I really appreciate the effort to stand out. I appreciate the effort to brand and make a nice, presentable product stand out on the shelf. I do agree the association with the Edgar Allan Poe, that kind of like the emo kid of the weed.
Yeah.
It does kind of like bum it out.
A little bit.
And the colors don't make how impressive
doesn't make
their
the
nugs
weed
look.
pop.
It
No.
doesn't make it
No.
pop.
Because that weed, that nug in my hand was like beautiful. The structure was beautiful. Actually, the color, I know people who are looking for that color all the time, but in the bag it didn't look like that.
I do have to say I like that on the bag that they have a big 1 gram sticker and that it says hybrid on it. That's really
yeah.
I really appreciate that. A lot of customers come in and they ask, they want the Budtenders help, but you do have the people that are just like, no, I just want to look, and when they look, they do base their decision off of packaging. So, some people also come in for their first time and they get embarrassed to ask, like, is this a hybrid? Is this a sativa? There's no reason that you should ever be embarrassed.
No, not at all.
But any effort to just help further educate the customer and move our industry forward, I think is definitely appreciated. Now that the room is smoky, I want to hear about the weed. Tell me about that weed. How is that weed on weed?
I like the flavor a lot, actually.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's real
nice and
smooth.
smooth. It's crisp.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's not too harsh.
No, not harsh at all.
No.
Which I also noticed the nug was not dry at all either.
No, it was very
looked pretty
moist
fresh.
and dense.
Well, the harvest date on it,
It's fresh.
6/2/17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I I liked it a lot. Where was the pack? Is that the pack?
So again, we are smoking some Ewok from Rogue Raven, and let me remind you, it'd be anywhere, like I said, between $8.99 for the gram, $9.50 for the gram. However the chips may fall, that's where it would land. So keeping that price point in mind, as we go through this review is definitely important. So you're saying that the flavor is on point. Is it how is it comparing to the artisan Ewok? I mean, we literally just smoked it.
I did not get to try that.
Honestly, the artisan Ewoks tops this. It to me it had a lot more flavor. This has got a lot of smell, but the artisan just had a lot more flavor.
Yeah, a little bit more body to it.
Yeah.
So, off of the flavor, don't take the harshness into account or anything, or the non-harshness, but just the flavor itself. Rate that out of 5 stars for me, guys.
Oh,
I give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
as well.
KJ.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I say, to me, it's like the flavor definitely is. I like the flavor. I'm not getting like a real in-your-face high from it,
Yeah.
but
I prefer fruitier tasting, sweeter tasting.
Not surprising for being 27%, but you think
Maybe
it
it's a creeper.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be a creeper. And also, the percentages don't
Don't
they
mean
don't
everything.
always
Yeah.
make the
No.
experience.
No, not at all.
I always use the eye test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
How does
tell
the
us
nugs-
about the eye test, because I know we talked about this last time.
Yeah, like every time I come in, I get my little flashlight out. I want to look real close, see what the terpene structure is on the outside of the bud, see how it's manicured. Because one, I think the manicure tells you a lot, like how much care they put into it. If it's got row pieces hanging out everywhere,
Right.
they probably weren't paying that much attention when they were
just
growing it.
threw it in there all willy-nilly.
Yeah, if the easy part you don't get right, I don't know if you're gonna get the growing
Right.
proper.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree with you more.
I feel like those tests, they take like the best piece in the whole thing, and yeah, that might have been 27%.
But what about the rest of it?
This part might be 14%. This one,
Yeah.
I feel like, especially compared to when you look online, how other states test, our percentages are always like 10% higher than everywhere else, and I don't know if the weed is 10% stronger than.
Well, you've heard about the some of the testing companies that got caught for
One.
fault.
He's
it was
like
one
one.
one
Yeah.
company
Yeah.
for the false numbers.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
They did. They had their license suspended indefinitely until they can, correct their processes, which is awesome because, again, I said this a little bit earlier. This is an emerging industry. This is brand new. Like literally, us sitting here right now, we are pioneering a movement.
We are.
And so I love the forward progression every single day. Every single day something seems to change, but every single day there's one more step made to legalizing cannabis nationally and having it be done the right way and kind of weeding out the scum in the
Yeah, 'cause
industry.
the last
here,
thing you need is people messing it up for everybody
exactly.
else.
But that's the
Exactly.
problem. There's always going to be an element of shade as long as it's in the
An
shadows.
element
As
of
long as it's not
shade.
federally legal, there's always going to be some
Yeah.
people trying to work outside the limits
Totally.
of regulation.
Totally. So, guys, I don't want to get too far away from this Ewok. Lay it on me, guys. Like I said, $8.99, $9.50 for the gram. Is this a buy, try, or a puff, pizzazz?
I'm gonna say it's a try. I mean,
A try?
I wouldn't buy it. It's still at this moment the stoniness from it's not
Yeah.
that
Effects aren't
powerful.
coming in.
Yeah. no.
It's creeping in on me, but I don't know. I feel like I maybe hit more like the piece more than you guys because I had one that I hit a couple times.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm like maybe I got a little too like more of it. Than
You
you
went
guys.
hard?
Yeah. So like I'm feeling it right now.
I mean,
but
yeah,
not strong. Like,
the
not
effects
super
are there,
strong.
but for me, they're subtle.
Yeah.
Well, and effects are it's strain, it's genetics, it's it's
What you smoke normally.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's tolerance.
Yeah.
But so well, that's awesome. I'm right there with you guys that this would be a try. Honestly, I would say if it's one of those things where
I'd probably pass on this.
You're gonna puff pass. All right.
Not for $9.50.
What if it was an $8 gram? What if it was $7.99 out the door?
If it was,
If it was 8, I consider it.
Okay, I was thinking $7.30.
$7.30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would compare it to other weeds we have that are at
$7.10.
that price point.
Yeah. 7.
Or yes, if we want to just throw a whole new little price in there, $7.10.
So I mean, this is great feedback, and again, guys, thank you very much for being here and doing this with us today. Let's keep moving. I did throw up on the product cam. I believe I threw up a.
You shouldn't say it like that.
I threw up another Ewok, like a dope. I've got the pineapple chunk,
Ooh.
and
See,
this is testing at a total cannabinoid of 29.4%. So
this
there we
nug
go.
in here in the bag right now doesn't look that nice, but I feel like the second we take it out of the bag, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, and just
What is
because the colors are kind of
It's the
doling it
colors.
out.
Yeah, it's the black.
What is that? The Olympic chocolate chunk in Pineapple Express?
Pineapple chunk, I believe, is chunky cheese and pineapple.
Oh, why would you mix those?
I could
that was
be
someone
wrong.
who likes
Pineapple and
and
cheese.
pizza.
I could be wrong. If anyone's out there listening and watching, and you know what the actual genetics of the pineapple chunk are, I will also look it up here on our handy dandy internet device. But so again, the packaging, the dull colors they just kind of like wash out the look of the nug, unfortunately. So
It's sad.
I do think that on the packaging right here, that's the THC chemical.
Oh, that's the THC chemical symbol.
Yeah, that's the covalent bond.
oh, there you go, throwing it out there. Wow. What did you major in? Did you go to college?
Psychology.
Psychology. See, and you know what a covalent bond is.
I studied. more often than not, I go down the Wikipedia rabbit hole.
Oh God, that's so bad.
I was almost going to go to school for psychology. But I was like,
No.
I'm basic. I go down the Pinterest hole.
Are you a basic bitch?
Yeah, yep. I definitely am. So KJ, you were saying, you're thinking that the nug is going to be prettier outside of the package. Is that the case?
Yeah. It's frosty. It's got a that was a party foul. It's got a lot of orange hairs. It's a really nice light green color. It's not like people sometimes they come in they want weed that's like white. You know?
They want it snowy.
Yeah, and it's pretty close.
Cool. How about the nose?
I didn't really smell it much from just as a bud, but maybe with a crack it might have a smell.
without the crack open, it's kind of more of a floral.
It's lighter.
Yeah.
Not a super strong smell.
Yeah, this is.
So
what I would call this middies.
What?
I'd call that like mid-grade. Like,
Mid-grade.
The smell of like
like
that
subtle
90s
floral.
mid-grade.
So, guys, Pineapple Chunk, I'm pulling it up on Leafly for us. Pineapple Chunk is an indica-leaning hybrid, and it is a combination of cheese and skunk one crossed with pineapple. So there we go. Quinn was right. Ha. So we didn't rate the nug structure on the last on the Ewok. Give me your thoughts on this nug structure out of 5 stars. Well, how are you guys feeling about it? Is it cured nicely? Is it nice and dense? Is it too airy? We haven't really talked much about that.
It's nice and
It's pretty dense.
it's pretty dense. Yeah, it's
It's
nice
a
and
little
dusty.
more dense than the last one, I'd say. It's also not dry at all like the last one. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay, so a little bit higher rating on this go around for the Pineapple Chunk from Rogue Raven. And I am so happy to see that we pulled out Timanthica.
Timanthrika.
Tymphany.
Tymphany was...
Tymphany.
Tymphany. There we go. Thank you, KJ.
Okay.
And then you're smoking out of the Terpinator, which is newly renamed. And then also out on the table we have a Lady Love Handles, and then we have a rig that we have not named.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. So Lopez and Memphis Mattfire, you guys get to name a rig today. You get to name this rig. So, guys, as we're smoking on this Pineapple Chunk, I just want to tell you something weird that I found online that's really happened. It's not a story I made up, but there is a guy on Twitter that got banned for a death threat against a mosquito.
What
Don't
does that even mean?
Don't be threatening to kill mosquitoes because it'll get you banned from Twitter. And it happened in Japan.
What?
And he posted up a picture of the dead mosquito and said, "How dare you bite me? I'll kill all of you." And he got banned from Twitter.
Dang.
So with that being said, what are some of the things like you're cruising through social media and you're just like, why would somebody write that? Why would somebody post that? What are some of the things you guys have experienced social media wise?
You know, I might be being a little cynical, but every day I'm like, nothing can be stupider than that thing I saw yesterday. And every day I'm proven wrong. It is.
Yeah.
I feel like social media just brings out the worst in people.
Oh yeah. The internet brought trolls, and trolls are my favorite. I love it. How about you, DJ KJ? What's some stuff on? I mean, you're the social media queen, right? What are some stuff that you've come across that you're just like, what? What? And no, it can't be your mom posting pictures of dinner every single night. That doesn't count.
Ooh, sorry, that was a big bong rip I took. Sorry, I don't know if there's any even left in there for you, Quinn. My bad. Yeah, that was. I'm sorry.
There's still some in this one.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one.
I don't know what.
Yeah, he needs to.
My social media is not like. There's no news. It's more like art related.
Art. What's some of the art that's on your social media? Because you're big into Tumblr,
Yes, I am.
which I just recently learned is not a gymnastics app.
No, it is not. It's probably the most lenient of all of the, the social media apps. Definitely, I have a weed blog. So basically, most of the things that I see on my social media are weed related.
Right.
Usually like huge slabs that I wish we could have here.
Oh, big like 7-gram
Yeah,
slabs.
like huge slabs. Yeah. Like, and I'm just like, I'd like to have a slab.
Yeah.
I saw a guy do a video just yesterday. Doing
Yeah,
a
all the
28
crazy.
gram
Yeah.
dab.
What? A
It-
28-gram dab?
An ounce
It had
dab.
It
What?
had 4 like bowls that they were
Yeah, that
heating up.
like nails.
Yeah,
for
4 big domes that were probably about
That is ridiculous.
5 inches across, and they were just alternating, and all of them chambered into one giant bong.
That's so wasteful.
Dude, afterwards you could tell the dude was almost dead.
Are people trying to like
Yeah.
to commit the first like weed death?
Well,
like
that's the thing. If the first dude who dies from weed will both be a legend and a curse, because
Yeah, well,
the
he'll
moment
be
he
a-
dies, you know, they're gonna be like, we
Yeah,
need to ban
weed
all
is
of this.
dangerous.
That's why they call it the devil's grass.
and it's like
Yeah,
yeah,
28 grams of oil.
Well,
now,
you know, one dab is equivalent to one joint. So you take 28 dabs. That's like 28 joints.
28
you
joints
just
straight to the
smoked
face.
straight
And
to the
28
face.
grams of wax. Like, this was a whole ounce of wax.
Oh,
yeah.
We have smoked. We've done some damage up here at this podcast table here. I mean, I think we've had like 22 grams up here.
I don't know about
We've
that.
had 17 grams.
17 has happened.
The Killer Bee episode
We
was
did 10
nice.
on that
Bee was a
one.
lot.
We did 15 for Bodie.
Oh, the Bodie one was brutal.
Oh, my
That's right.
goodness.
It was
That sounds
amazing, but it was
bomb.
That was
brutal.
amazing. That was fantastic.
But so, guys, let's get back to talking about this pineapple chunk. Tell
Has
me
us
a little bit
more
about it.
talkative.
I didn't really get much flavor off of it.
That's what I'm saying. I could tell right out the package. It reminded me of some like old school middies.
Yeah.
But I'll say the high is actually not bad. I definitely think it's a better strain. Like, for what I like, a more heady high. Like,
Right.
in your face.
On the indica side.
More on the sativa side,
Yeah.
like in
Okay.
your face.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, all up here in the head.
yeah.
Well, it's just interesting because it is an indica leaning hybrid,
Yeah.
so we're definitely getting more of those hybrid effects coming
Oh,
through, almost instant. And again, not a lot of nose, not a lot of
it's a little
smell.
cheesy.
I love weed when you open up the package or you take that rip and you're like, holy Jesus,
oh yeah.
this stuff is
That's gonna
stinky.
mess me up.
Yeah, and that's not necessarily what we're getting here off of the Rogue Raven, but it's not bad. So again, I want to remind you, this would be between 9.50 on the gram. So lay it on me, guys. Pineapple chunk. Try, buy, puff, puff, pass. Is it sticky or is it icky?
Try.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a try for me.
Yeah, I'd smoke this, yeah, for sure.
So what would turn this into a buy for you guys?
If it had a better smell and a better flavor.
Better smell, better flavor.
Yeah.
How about you, Matt?
And I think if it had a better high as well, or at least somehow hit you more, or because it's the same for me as the Ewok. It's still subtle. I'm still not, you know.
Right. You're not having any overwhelming sensation of, just being stoned.
Yeah. But I mean, it's definitely lightened my mood.
Right, right. Well, so should we see how their concentrates do? Should we see how they do the dirty do?
Yes,
We
please.
have
Absolutely.
just this one concentrate here.
We do. So KJ, why don't you actually pass that down to Mr. Lopez, and Mr. Lopez is going to tell us all about what he is holding in his sweet hand.
Okay, this is the Golden Temple Kush. It tested out at 81.6 THC
Not bad.
and 0.53 CBD.
Not bad. Not bad. And it comes in the same package, same
yeah.
look.
It's got a
Same dark
beautiful
look.
I'll say it looks beautiful from the package though already.
Yeah,
It's got a nice
It's a
light
really nice
color.
color, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful color.
when they brought that in and he walked in through the door with it, I was like, holy shit, you gotta be kidding me.
I like the look of the consistency too. It's like,
Oh yeah. It's got a nice like honeycomb texture, you could tell.
Yeah,
can I show that to the camera?
Oh yeah, for sure.
absolutely. Show that to the camera. So this concentrate, this would be right around $34.99 for the gram. If we carry it here at Danks Emporium. And again, I just want to, since we are doing the a company review and we're determining on if this is products that we would like to carry or not, I would like to remind everybody that we do not currently carry these products in our store. So if you are going 150 miles an hour to get here to pick up some Rogue Raven, I am sorry, it is not here yet, but definitely come down, take advantage of all of our dank deals. Again, today is happy hour, so you can get some crazy killer flower for 25% off. As you guys already know, here at Danks Emporium, if it has a front, back, middle, end, top, beginning, whatever it is, we'll slap a discount on it so that you guys get the best possible price. Also, gentlemen, lady, $50 ounces. We have $50 ounces here at Danks Emporium. We've got a Candy Kush. We've got a Death Star. We've got an Ancient Medicine, which is also Night Nurse. We've got a Skunk one and an Okanagan Herb. That is a while supplies last type of sale, but hey, you guys know we're nuts. We do $50 ounces, and we have done it again.
Again and again.
Again and again and again and again. So I want to dive into this Golden Temple Kush. Pass some of that goodness down this way. Let's get DJ KJ dabbing. The D in DJ stands for dab.
That's true.
The J stands for jerk. Dabbing jerk. KJ.
Got him.
We all know Quinn's always hating over here on
Oh, I just do it completely out of love.
out of hate.
So,
It's fine.
Lopez, you are looking mighty fine, my friend. Tell us about it.
A+ wax.
A+. Dude, it looks like A+, just in the... You don't...
Oh,
I
yeah.
just feel like I got high as hell looking at it.
I like more terpenes in my
Yeah.
wax, and you could smell it when you open the package. And I feel like for wax, that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Shatter has almost no scent,
Right.
but that had a nice, kind of like when you smoke flower, you get a different high.
Yeah.
You could tell it's got a nice terpene mix in there.
So what kind of the immediate effects are you getting off of this?
I definitely felt it in my eyes.
Yeah, your eyes got red, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got some cotton mouth. But all in all, nice body high. Felt my body just instantly relax.
Yeah.
After I coughed.
Yeah.
Almost died.
This smells amazing.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do one of these.
This smells like it is just
You can
tasting
taste it?
great. I can taste it. KJ, tell us a little bit about it. You are the dab queen, so I want to hear what you have to say.
Hold on 1 sec.
Oh, you got to take it. What are you drinking?
Iced caramel latte.
Did you know that our
very
bodies
citrusy.
are biologically wired to desire the pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks? that your brain is actually like conditioned to want it because of the fats and the sugars are such a huge draw. And then there's also salt.
Oh.
This is very citrusy.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, it smells super citrusy.
Oh, it's super good.
All right, so back to the Golden Temple Kush, KJ.
I love the flavor, and it hits the head like immediately. My eyelids do feel a lot heavier. Kind of like instant like body relaxation, like my back and such. I don't know, the flavor. I don't know. I can't place my finger on it. Citrus isn't what the flavor really is, though.
It does, but that's what the smell is.
Of the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you guys?
Yeah.
What would you guys compare it to? Like if you know, it doesn't have to be like a piney or anything like that. If you're just like an everyday flavor, I mean, is it just so unique that this is something where it's like, okay, this tastes like Golden Temple Kush.
Are you doing another dab of it?
Hell yeah, yes.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, I need to do another to tell.
Well, that's what we're doing. That's why we're doing this, guys. This is a
no, it
this is
tastes
an
really
epic
good. I
smoker.
like it a lot. But how much did you say?
I think it would be right around like $33.99, $34.99. And if you look at the real estate on the shelf, that would be right up by Bodie High. It'd be right up by, I believe Dabstract. So I mean, there's some players up at that price point.
I would not pay that much for it.
No.
Yeah.
What would be your desire?
Like, I would think like maybe if it was at like 28 or so.
28.
Under 30. Like if it had a 3 on it, I wouldn't buy it.
How are you guys feeling about that? Do you agree or disagree with DJ KJ?
Disagree. Agree with what?
Doesn't even know what's going on.
Like, is my name Matt?
You said it'd be about 35.
Yeah, about 34, 35.
I mean,
Taste-wise, so far, yes.
yeah, I'd say I'd probably pay that for it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as I
It's
got
got
the
a great
discount
taste.
on.
Maybe
Like,
I'm
as long as I got my discount.
You got that dank discount.
I'm definitely starting to feel it.
Right. So now that you guys have gone back in for kind of a second dab, is there any sort of like a flavor association?
I'm about to try it.
I'd say it kind of has like a honey taste. That's how I'd describe it. Like, if you ever had like not like the generic clove honey, but like a nice honey like down in Portland, like a watermelon honey or something like that.
Okay.
Like a nice honey down in Portland.
No,
There's a lot of honeys down in Portland.
that's always a good time as well. But do you know what I'm talking about? Like those artisan honeys?
Yes.
It's got that kind of like aftertaste where you
Right.
just, that floral aftertaste, but subtle.
Right.
Like,
That's actually a really good way to describe it because
I get exactly
it
what
kind
you're
of does. It kind of has that smell. Like if you try to get past that citrus, I think that you're hitting the nail on the head. This is like a really sweet, like a boutique honey, like a raw honey.
yeah. Exactly. That's what.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome. Thank you for diving in and getting there with that because I think that's a great description. KJ, how are you feeling about your second dab?
I like it a lot. I really okay.
Okay.
I'm changing my mind.
Okay.
You have to make fun of me.
Okay.
Ugh, you're such a hater. I wouldn't pay 35, but maybe 30.
Maybe
'Cause
30.
The high is very strong.
So right around Killer Bee price.
Yeah.
Current Killer Bee price.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's great feedback. So, we don't have to stop smoking it, but I definitely want to ask guys here on the Golden Temple Kush from Rogue Raven. Is this a buy, try, or is this a puff, pass?
Bye.
Buy.
I would.
The highest fire.
I don't think it could be a regular buy for me where every time I go in for a concert, I'm like, I want to get that. But I think it would be a one time at least. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah,
And
you want
that's
to spoil yourself.
one time. See, if it was 30, you'd probably do it more often.
I mean,
that $5 off makes a difference.
Yeah.
I only do sativas normally, so
Yeah.
this is definitely like
Right.
fire to me because I don't really smoke indicas like
Yeah.
this.
Right.
But, so I might be skewed, but I pay 35 for this like every once in a while.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I say this.
I get
To me,
it,
it's
but-
the high's comparable to like what I get from Body or something like that.
Right.
They might taste better, but I feel like I get less high than this is giving me.
From the Bodhi High stuff?
Yeah.
From like their terp sugars or
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, so I think across the board it sounds like this is a buy.
good.
This would be a buy.
Yeah.
I think that I'm in agreement with KJ. I could see $32.
Maybe.
$30 would be definitely desired. That would just make it skip rocks across the water like the Killer Bee does. I don't know if these guys are crazy enough to go up against Doc Croc, but $25 out the door for this?
That would be this. If this was $25 at the door, we'd be selling it like
hot
non-stop.
Yeah.
Non-stop. They'd have their own
I would
shelf.
Honestly.
I would definitely come buy this for 25.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's like I
yeah.
pay 35, so for 25 I'll take 10. No. Just kidding.
What's my legal
7.
limit? Well, guys, I think that this is great feedback. Again, we don't have to stop smoking it. We can
Let's
do as you
some
please.
Flour. Do we try?
We
didn't
do
try
have
the
more flour.
Let's go for some more flour.
Yeah.
Some more flour. So we've already smoked some Ewok. We did smoke some Golden Temple Kush
What else is
wax.
over there?
We smoked. What else did we smoke on the flour
We
end?
smoked the pineapple
We
chunk.
smoked the pineapple
Pineapple
chunk
chunk and the
And that
Ewok.
Yeah.
and the Ewok. So guys, I'm holding probably one of the, it seems like, Washington State's favorites. It's not Blue Dream. Can you guess what it is?
Dutch Tree.
No.
No,
Good guess though.
Oh, hold
Gorilla
on.
Glue.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
The number 4.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
The number 4.
Is there any other? Yes, there is.
Yeah.
So, guys, I am holding the Gorilla Glue number 4. This is testing at 24.99%, so it is testing lower than the other flour that we tried. And again, just to recap, we smoked the pineapple chunk, which was near 30. We smoked the Ewok, which was 28, I believe, 27.
They have the bags.
And just to...
Ewok was 27, and I don't know what happened to the pineapple.
Yeah, I
chunk
believe the
bag.
pineapple chunk was around
Golden
29.
pineapple Kush.
Nope.
That's the
That's
oil.
not the
Yeah, the pineapple chunk was 29.
Okay.
So this is 24.99. I want... Oh, do we need the scissors to open this?
We have scissors.
Is that how we've been having to do
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
and no
is.
one has said a damn thing about having to
Oh,
need the jaws
yeah,
of
okay,
life.
Yeah, it doesn't
Jesus,
have the
man.
notches in it.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that till we got to the
You can't
wax.
tear this when they don't. It's
That's annoying.
It's
I'm
adult
a
proof.
bad person.
I'm
and I use my
reevaluating
teeth
their
a lot
packaging
for that.
too.
That I gave it a 3.
It's just
out of
such
the
a
gate
bummer when you have to
package.
cut it.
I dropped it.
They're
to a
okay,
2.
so we're in agreement that their packaging as a whole is a bummer. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll drop
that's
it to
just
it too.
You're gonna go to a 2. Ooh, that's rough.
Well, I'm,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
It is
I-
a bummer because when
I'm
you have to
usually
cut
the-
it, you can't reseal it.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's perforated up here at the top so that
No.
you can rip it. You literally just, like, I get it. It's nitrogen sealed, so they did a really good, a really good attempt. It's just that one little, the details, the
Like,
attention to the details.
If you just perforate it a little bit on the sides where you could rip that
oh
by
yeah,
hand,
oh yeah. I mean
Normally-
that.
I'd bump it back up to a 3.
Normally off camera, I'm that guy that accidentally, or shouldn't use his teeth but does. So,
Oh,
for those kind of packages.
oh, but are you like super aggressive with it when you do it?
Rip the
Nah.
Ziploc.
Like
I got it down to an art now after doing it so many times.
Did you have a fake tooth installed just for that? It's
Yeah.
like a serrated incisor.
It's like a blade tooth.
Okay, so this nug is super duper frosty. Like it looks pretty white.
It does. It looks definitely snowy. Nice Christmas tree look there. What kind of nose are you getting off it? It was really subtle.
It's kind of sweet. A little spicy, kind of earthy.
Would you say that it's like characteristics of a Gorilla Glue number 4?
Yes. It's got that earthiness and it's got that kind of Gorilla Glue stank to it,
Like a
that-
glue?
Maybe
Yeah, that
that is,
glue-
like that
maybe that's what
chemical
I
smell?
was smelling.
Yeah.
It's got that.
Kind of
It's got that Gorilla Glue skunk
Yeah.
danky smell.
It's dank. Yeah, dank.
Yeah.
It's one of those weeds where people are like, "Oh man, the whole house smells like
Definitely
weed
that
now."
Gorilla Glue smell.
Yeah, the strain is, but this was really subtle. This was really light. And
No,
even
not-
It's
Well,
not as
not-
skunky as Gorilla Glue.
right.
I don't know.
I say this
It
isn't
smelled
what.
pretty strong.
Yeah.
Out of the bag.
Oh yeah.
It smells stronger out of the bag
It
than
did to
into
me,
the bag.
like, yeah, I didn't even crack it. I was just
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'm bummed we didn't pull out the Incredible to smoke this. I would really like to see if we get any of the Gorilla Glue flavor coming through. So let's get this loaded up and see what kind of flavor notes we can get off of it. So, guys, lay it on me. Out of 5 stars, what would you give the nug structure? How are you guys feeling about the nug presentation?
Oh, it's
Pretty dense again.
It's pretty dense, pretty sticky too. Really sticky to the touch.
I noticed this one had a big old stem in it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit airy. It was a
Yeah.
little more airy. So out of 5 stars, how would you guys rate it?
I'll give it a 4.
4. All right.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Mr. Lopez.
Probably about 3.5.
About 3.5. I'm right there with you. I'm gonna give her a 3 on that. I am just still so impressed on their concentrates.
Oh,
No.
them concentrates were
I'll
great.
say there's definitely, some companies I definitely feel there's a big discrepancy between like their concentrates and their herb,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the time it's like better herb and okay concentrates.
Mm-hmm.
But this company, I kind of feel the opposite. I feel like,
Like maybe this would be an amazing Gorilla Glue oil.
yeah,
If they
like,
Right.
made it into one.
Yeah.
like their concentrate was like a B plus level concentrate, A minus, and their weed I'd say is like a C plus, B minus
Mhm.
grade weed.
Okay. All right. I mean, we'll have to go through the playback, but as you took the first hit of the Golden Temple Kush, you did go A plus. So.
Oh no, I'm saying their concentrate I'd say was fire, but
Yeah.
I definitely say it faded pretty quick. Like
The high
from-
did. The effects did.
like from like that peak level you
Right.
get. Like I'm down at I'm cooling, but
Yeah. Yeah.
quicker than a lot of other
Right.
strength I've had.
Right. Again, I do appreciate the branding. I appreciate it's not just thrown into a shitty bag with a shitty sticker,
Yeah.
On some
Oh, I don't
good
like the
weed.
generic packaging.
Right.
If it's got that silver back, clear front.
Right. And again, I mean, this is an industry. This is retail. You have to look good and you have to be flashy.
Oh yeah, man. You can. I mean, you can have that if you want your stuff to sell on the bottom shelf, whatever. Like you need that stuff too. Don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna like have a nicer packaging, I feel like you gotta pay attention to the little things, like not having a terrible bag.
Yep. Yeah, just the little notches would have made the world of difference in that, because I didn't realize that we had to cut it to get it open.
Well, you know that the other problem with the packaging is you get that off till you get to where the zipper is, but you can't get the
Yeah.
plastic apart. It's you mess with it forever.
Yeah, and then you just get frustrated and you're like, oh, I am less of a man.
Yeah.
Um,
Open up this plastic packaging.
So, guys, what do you, KJ, out of the big bong, how are you feeling about the Gorilla Glue number 4?
I like the flavor. It tastes like a Gorilla Glue should. It tastes pretty much how it smells.
So, is this something
Pretty
that you guys would like chill out on Labor Day? I don't know if you guys have the day off or not, but Labor Day is coming up.
Not
Is this
me.
something? Is this a good smoke for you guys?
Maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but
It's a good smoke, but I'll be
this
at
one
work.
feels a little
Ah.
heavy. I feel a little heavy right now.
Yeah, it's
Mr.
a little.
Maybe
Little
more like
indica.
evening time.
Mr. Matt will be doing the overnight shift Labor Day.
Yeah, time and a half.
How about you, Lopez? What do you got going on? What are you doing over the holiday weekend?
I didn't plan that far ahead.
I know. We're trying to get you to sign up for some bong pong, but you're like, it's not tomorrow, man.
Bong
It's too
pong.
far.
End of the month. That's a whole month away. I don't know where I'm gonna be at that point.
Matt, did you sign up for bong pong?
No.
Ooh. Well, guys, if
Quinn, are you gonna play bong pong?
hell yeah, I'm
I
gonna
mean-
play bong pong.
I'm probably gonna go, but
I mean,
I gotta.
A 64-person bong pong tournament, winner take all.
So what is bong pong? Can you explain that to me?
Bong pong is going to be exactly like beer pong, except for if you don't drink a beer, you have to take a dab or a big ass bong rip.
are you just using red
Oh
soda?
no, I'm definitely gonna do.
Just
Right.
red solo cup. I mean, you
With
don't
water?
play pong.
Water
You don't.
cup,
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't play pong with anything else other than a red solo cup.
Oh my god.
If you do, have mercy on you, but you will be strucketh down.
That sounds like the move out.
So yeah, September
Bong
29th, we're gonna do a 64-person tournament that we will be filming and we will be having a blast. And I just learned that it's gonna be catered. We're gonna cater bong pong
Do
here
we
at Danks
know
Wonder
by
Emporium.
who?
Well, I'm gonna make spaghetti.
Oh,
So
you're catering.
yeah, yep. And you know me
Quinn
and my
will be
meatballs.
all the food for Bong Pong.
All the food for Bong Pong. So, guys, we have been smoking on some Rogue Raven Farms. This is the Chronicast number 137. We are Danks Wonder Emporium. We do this every day at 4:20. And again, said it once, said it twice. I'm going to say it again. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, live stream, live me, Twitch, Twitter, and Periscope. We do have a Roku channel. We are working on getting more videos up there. So, as you already know, if we can be up in your business, that's exactly where we're going to be. So, we are sampling on some Rogue Raven Farms today. So far, it's been all right. It's been all right. There's some things that it would make it better.
Yeah.
But the concentrate is just so effing killer that Matt is going back in for it. Yeah. That's why we like him. That's why we like Lopez too. You guys give no fucks. You're like, it's on the table. It's getting smoketh.
I mean, I'm gonna earn my 500 points.
It's like a buffet, you know?
Hell yeah.
You gotta get as much as you can.
So I think it's something to be noted that, we went back to the concentrates. We didn't want to load up
The
any more of the Gorilla
concentrates are
Glue number 4.
good.
The
They're
Golden Temple
really
Kush is
good.
great.
I'm very impressed by it. It's very good.
I'm sad they didn't give us more concentrates to try. Why didn't they, They gave us a lot of the flour. That's
only half
all
gram.
okay. And
Yeah.
then they gave us one really, really good concentrate.
Yeah. Well, and I know for a long time that they were known for their concentrates. That's what.
Well, they're great at it.
Yeah,
One
they
another.
they do a hell of a job. And again, the visual. Can I steal that for a second just to show everybody? Our product cam is down at the moment, so I don't know if John, if you can get in here and get a good look at that. But holy smokes, that just looks gorgeous, and just making everybody choke here at Danks Wonder Emporium. So, my Labor Day plans. I don't know what my Labor Day plans are. Last Labor Day, I built a chicken coop. Throwing that one out there. I did. Did it work? 2 of the chickens are still alive.
I
but
know. Didn't you get headshots for one of your chickens?
Yes, we got one. We got headshots for our very famous chicken. If anybody has seen the Danks Wonder Emporium commercials, her name is Chad. She is for hire. She is great. She is not trained, but she is a chicken. She lays wonderful eggs. Do you guys binge watch Netflix? Like,
Yes.
do you guys
my
go?
God,
Do you go
that's
to the?
ridiculous
Do you go to
thing.
the dark side of Netflix though?
What does that mean?
The horrible movie.
No, like
Well,
the documentaries, like the.
Oh, me and my girlfriend
yeah.
have watched some of the really fucked up documentaries about the serial killers, about Jack the Ripper. They're in pretty grim content.
I'm saying the Chicken People documentary.
No.
Wait, what?
chicken people.
You guys have never seen the Chicken People documentary.
No,
KJ?
I don't believe that.
I'm surprised you haven't seen the Chicken People.
Is it really like?
When I first
right
met
up
you,
my
I thought
alley?
you were Chicken People.
Oh well, I probably am.
These people have show chickens. They literally raise thousands of chickens, and they do show chickens.
How
What
did
is a
you
show
know that I
chicken?
raised
What is a show
chickens?
chicken?
It's
Watch the
chicken.
documentary.
It's chicken pageants.
Chicken pageants.
I can-
It's like
yeah,
Babe
pretty
the
much.
Pig and stuff. Like
Oh,
like
Chicken
Totally.
pageants.
it's
or,
like a
or,
it's
or
like a
little
horse.
kids in outfits. And
No,
stuff.
no, these are
put them
full-grown
actual
adults that have
chickens.
given up jobs, relationships, homes, everything to raise these chickens and show these chickens. And yeah,
sounds
They
terrible.
give up
Dude,
meat to raise
Kind
It's
of
them.
like
crazy.
the pig showing.
and then but during the documentary, you're like, that's a fucking chicken. Like one lady combs the hair every day or the feathers every day, gives it baths in the sink. My chickens are fun. I love my chickens, but they are not in the house chickens. They got in the house once,
Like
and that's never gonna happen again.
like a chicken is food or egg laying or whatever you use it for.
Well,
not
ours
a-
is a TV star.
Egg laying.
To each his own. You'll be a chicken man soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm Chicken People.
Yeah.
I'm Chicken People. We got headshots for Chad. She's pretty famous.
World famous.
She is world
World
famous.
famous chicken.
28,000 views on YouTube famous. Hell yeah. Anyway, so guys, we still do have a little bit of flower to smoke. Was that a bad? Are you not excited?
Their dabs are so good. And the thought of going back to flower.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's why we do that. Or that's why we do this, because that feedback is crucial in making the decision on, is this going to be the right fit here at Danks Emporium? Because I'm sure, and I know for a fact, that there are people that love Rogue Raven Farms. There are stores that love Rogue Raven Farms, and we don't knock anybody for that.
No.
But sometimes it's just not a right fit for the area. And, we sample this. We know what our customers like. We know what we like. And that's why we do this. It's honest feedback. No one's ever being any derogatory or mean or anything. We just want to be as transparent as humanly possible. So, guys, I am holding the half-gram sample, 29.7% of the FI, which I have been seeing a lot more effing incredible coming to market in the last couple weeks. Are you guys fucking incredible fans? You're more of a sativa. Both of you guys are more sativa guys.
Yeah, and the fucking incredible is pretty good. The high sounds like the name. It's like, whoa, fucking incredible high,
It doesn't couch lock you up?
It does towards the end for me.
Yeah.
At first, with kind of pretty much with any strain I smoke, whether it's indica or sativa, I always usually at the beginning get kind of talkative a little bit, in a good mood. And then at the end, if it's a hybrid indica or whatever, then I'll start to feel the couch lock. Mm-hmm. So I always get the uppity part in the beginning.
Yeah. How about you, Lopez? Are you an FI fan?
I've actually never smoked.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't really smoke that. Especially if I'm going to buy herb, I almost never buy indica.
Right.
If I'm going to buy an indica, I'm going to do a dab or...
Right. So when you, if you do go buy an indica herb, do you know where you go?
Probably like a Gorilla Glue or like a...
So a nice hybrid.
An OG Kush or...
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So this nug is beautiful. Frosty, hairy, white again.
But did the bag
dense.
make it not look like that?
Well, yeah, that's been established. It makes all the bags make them all look kind of brown and tan instead of light green and white and green. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they're really beautiful, but then the smoke and the high is not comparing to how they look.
Okay. So how's
Kind
this
of
one
the
smelling?
problem. Kind of piney, more clean.
So it
This
seems
one is dense. I can't even crack it right now.
that's awesome, and that looks sticky.
Kind of skunky inside now.
Okay. Okay.
I like this. Here.
So
Try and crack. That
so
one.
it seems like we've definitely seen some crazy testing
incredible.
results off of the FI. We've had in the shop at one point we've had 41% testing. Fucking incredible.
And this was at 29, you said?
This is at 29, so it definitely.
Did you smoke that 41?
I did not go down that road.
To me, I don't think you could have a real herb strain unless you sprinkle that with keef. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
just
41.
a pure herb strain. It has to be either infused with some kind of keef or oiled,
Or jet fuel.
like a moon rock or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't see no.
Because
that'd be some GMO weed if it's up at 41.
Well, I've gotten
I don't know if I want
strains.
that.
I've gotten strains before where I actually read the packaging, and the packaging is like, "Oh, total THC is 37 point something." I'm like, "Dude, there's no way. There's no way."
So, guys, KJ just found a seed.
That's definitely a downturn.
She found a seed in the FI. So, how do you feel about that, DJ KJ? Do you care?
I don't know. There are...
I mean, there's weed with seeds in it.
It's...
But again, sorry to interrupt.
No,
They are
go
not going after top shelf.
Yeah.
So this eighth would fall on our happy hour deal. This would be a
Yeah.
mid-shelf eighth.
No, yeah, and that's what I said. I think it's a solid midi. Like
Yeah.
it's a solid mid-grade weed. It's not the bottom for sure.
Yeah. And for me, it just seems like that's where you go, like, it's something that you try. Like, oh, I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I like it. It's not like we have some eights that are like $50 out the door. Like
Yeah.
that's almost a commitment.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's I want this.
Yeah, you got to be very like strain
You got to know
specific
that
at
that's what
Okay.
you want.
Out of the pipe, I do not like it.
No.
It's very like woody kind of tasting.
Mhm.
Like cut grass.
No, like
Just
tree
like
bark.
Okay.
like
Like a
liter-
lumbery taste.
like-
It's not a good lumber
No.
taste.
I mean, you can try it. It might taste better out of the bong. I figured we haven't tried a pipe yet, so.
Who else have you tried fucking Incredible by, KJ?
I've tried it from Doc Croc, but only in the pre-roll, not the actual flower.
So were you getting any of that woody earth in it?
It was
anything
a little
like
earthy, yeah, a little spicy kind of.
that? So this, according to Leafly, the nose is going to be skunk, pungent, and earthy. So
The
we
nose was.
we didn't get the pungent.
I got skunky and
Yeah.
earthy.
The taste I just got definitely is not skunky, pungent. It's very.
I don't know how. It's just not very.
It's not very
I don't
not
know.
very pleasant.
So again, thinking about $8.99, $9.50 on the gram. You know, we don't have to do the buy, try, puff, puff, pass, but definitely just keep that in your mind as we smoke on some effing Incredible. I do. I'd like if you guys would open this bag and let's smoke on this other nug. Just we've got two of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's make sure that we're giving
it
everybody a
full.
fair shot. So when you are cutting the bag open, are you able to even get it close to being
Yeah.
the seal? Oh, see, there you go.
But it's pretty close, so you could very easily cut the seal.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
you have to be a scissor expert.
Or Johnny Depp.
Yes. Exactly.
So this seems like this is definitely a fatter nug. Mind if I steal it from you?
Yeah.
Same, just covered in snow, super nice, super dense. I'm going to hold this up to the camera here, John. I'm not sure if that you can get in close on it, but this looks super, super frosty, super thick, but not a lot of nose. There's not a lot of scent coming off of it. Not a lot of crack. It's so dense it doesn't crack.
Not a lot of crack on that one.
It just kind of smells earthy. There's not a lot of not a lot of skunk coming off of that nug. So, when you guys are shopping, we've already established, like Lopez, you go for the eye test. Matt, do you have any? And you and I have hung out quite a bit down in the bud room, so I know I already know your philosophy. But when you're making the decision, if you have this versus this, what's the determining factor on what you choose?
Ultimately, it's the look. It's how it feels to me. You know. Also, the testing content. Even though I can't say I use that all the time. To be honest, it's more of the look of it and the feel.
Mm-hmm.
For me, my number one thing when it comes to my bud is the density. I like my bud to be really dense because I don't want to smoke it and light it and it's so buoyant that it kind of just keeps on burning and keeps on burning, and then before you know it, you're out of it. You take 2 pulls and it's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
I like that bowl to last a while.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to where I can save it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good approach. And it's kind of crazy, just to go back to testing numbers, it's insane. Like testing the numbers over the last few years as rec has been around, everybody's really been conditioned to those high numbers, and that's really kind of a
I don't
bummer,
believe
man.
that. Yeah,
You
like
just can't trust it anymore.
No, especially the amount of difference I've seen in a weed that they say is 25%. There's some 25% strains I'm like, I don't even feel this. I smoked the whole 8.
Yeah. Versus there's some like 16% out there. You smoke and you're like, holy
Oh yeah,
crap.
I take a lot of recommendations from you guys. What have y'all smoked?
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing's better than hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun that you guys are here doing this, because this is where we get that knowledge and that knowledge base and that understanding of what's on the shelf and honestly what's not on the shelf, because a lot of it is people come in and they go, well, I want to feel this way, or I want to feel that way, or like, I'm hungry, I don't want to be hungry, or I'm not hungry, I want to be hungry.
And that's why I wish more weed strains would label their terpene profile.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I just, guys, again, I have to thank you for always being just killer dudes and loyal patrons here at Danks Emporium. You guys
Thank you.
You
very
guys,
much.
you guys are more to us than just customers. Everybody that is part of our Danks family is truly family, and we really do appreciate
And that's
everything
how you
that
make
you
us
guys
feel
do.
whenever we come in. It's like we can ask you questions. It's friendly. The service is good. It's consistent.
Well, and I hope you guys know it's genuine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
of course.
I know I'm a pain because I come in and I know what I want. But
You
I
are
still,
pain in the ass.
Hey,
No, I'm just kidding.
I know it because I come in and I know what I want before I even come in, and then I make you guys show me 1,000 things.
But that's fun. That's fun. I love it. We get
That's what
to.
it's all about. It's the experience.
Yeah, we get to play with weed every single day. This is amazing. This is what Washington State has achieved, is our ability to be here and sitting here and do this today. So, yeah, again, that was my long way of saying thank you so much for being here.
Oh yeah, brother.
So now let's get back into this fucking incredible.
Would you like to try the fucking
I would like to try the fucking incredible.
Here's the
And
pipe for 'em.
I keep every single show I say I'm not going to cuss. I'm just not going to use the F word. But today, this is fucking incredible. So, lay it on me, gentlemen. How are you guys feeling?
Pretty stony.
I feel pretty good. I liked the dabs the most, obviously,
Yeah.
as we all agree.
We've been ripping through those.
They're basically gone. The weed is good. I don't know.
I say that
They-
the FI was, to me, their worst strain that we've smoked today.
I'm right there with you, man. No flavor.
No flavor. It tastes like some homegrown.
Some home.
No flavor. And again, we have effing incredible from Evergrow right now. We've had effing incredible from Doc Croc, and that shit has been strong. That shit has been skunky and pungent, and it's really just kind of not hitting the mark here, and especially for something that's near 950 a gram. I think that this would be a little more killer if we were looking at like $8 out the door, $7.50 out the door, something where it'd be like, hey man, just give me something. I want something good. I got $8.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just kind of the realm that we've been in this
What would
entire
you say
episode.
an eighth for this would cost about?
An eighth for this would probably, I would say, $28.
I thought you said it would be.
Well, excuse me, I said desired price.
Oh.
It would be right around 33, 34.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I
see,
definitely
I
would
wouldn't
not
pay that. I would
Yeah.
pay probably 25, 26 bucks.
So that's
for
why
it.
he's saying it would fall in happy hour, which it would then be
Yeah,
20 or
pretty- yeah.
whatever.
I say like I might get this on happy hour
Either
once in a
your-
while,
either
but
your
like if I got the
discounts or the happy
FI
hour's gonna
and I
knock
went
it down.
home, I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
'Cause-
sometimes people have better strains. They
Mhm.
just
Oh, no.
are better with,
No,
certain
absolutely.
strains.
There's sometimes that I see it and they'll be like, oh, this is Dutch treat,
Yeah.
and I've smoked a bunch of Dutch treat, and you're like, this ain't Dutch treat. I don't know what this is, but this ain't Dutch treat. I
Yeah.
think that especially there's a lot of companies that just flash in the pan. You see them on the shelves for 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and then they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And half the time they're mislabeled. You're like, sativa. I'm couch locked. I'm like, what?
Right, and you're just like days
What
ruined.
is this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've done that where it's like supposed to be. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank on what the strain was, but it was supposed to be like a Jack Herrera cross or something like that.
Yeah.
Smoke it with a morning cup of coffee, and then you're like, oh god, day's over. I'm taking a nap, but it's 7:30 in the morning. I don't care. What I really am noticing about today's episode though is that we keep coming back to the concentrates.
Yep. We like the concentrates.
We like the concentrates.
We do. Oh, wow.
And especially
Yeah.
if it's gonna hit, I would say under $35. If it crests $35, I don't know. I mean,
No,
I mean,
wouldn't
honestly,
pay more
for it,
than
I would pay 30. That's
30,
the most I would
yeah,
pay for
30.
$30.
it. That's a reasonable price.
Lopez.
I might pay 35 every once in a while for it, but it wouldn't be a all the time strain
Yeah,
for me
no.
if
Yeah.
for at 35.
If it was
$25. How?
25, like $28
Well, see, but
and
30,
below,
and
I
then
would
on
be on it.
our shatter day, it would be 25.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I can smoke that regularly.
Yeah.
Well, this has been great feedback. I definitely do not want to stop the show because we have more concentrate to smoke. As far as the Golden Temple Kush, we have concluded all of the flower. One thing that we did not talk about, guys, is on this effing incredible. Is this a buy, try, or is this a puff, pass?
I would only smoke it if someone else bought it.
Yeah. It's try.
KJ?
I'm sorry, on the what? The fucking incredible?
Yes, ma'am.
Pass.
I don't.
Pass.
Well, there's probably nothing I'm gonna say pass on though. Like all the way pass.
I mean,
like,
yeah, you
For me,
used to
this
live-
would be a puff,
if
pass.
you have pot with you and you share it with me, of course I'm gonna smoke it. But no, I wouldn't buy it. No.
Yeah, because it's not something that you would like if your buddy loaded and you smoked and you're like, Jesus Christ, dude,
No.
what are
Yeah.
you doing to me? That's not.
I'm
that's
immediately
not what we're
load
getting.
another bowl right afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. There was a strain from a company called Fireline that.
Oh my god. Are you
yeah.
about to say the
Dude,
blue
I'm about to say the
Tangy?
blue
The
Tangy.
blue Tangy was my favorite.
It was so
one.
good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Okay.
the shit that's 5 out of
So,
5 when you're just
It
like,
wa-
what the
yes,
fuck is this?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that when I opened the package, that smell,
Mhm.
it's like, can I get that in a perfume, please?
Yeah.
Like I would wear it.
Or the flavor.
The flavor and the
or the
smell, they're-
effects,
it's
everything.
Okay, so this sounds weird, but it was like Hawaiian Punch.
No, I can believe that.
Yeah.
I can get
It
that.
was
That
really
flavor.
fruity.
Yeah.
It was super fruity.
Another strain that always gets me is the Tangy. Every time I crack open
Yeah.
Tangy from Triumph,
so
it's
good.
just so.
Yeah, the Scatolite by Fireline was good too, but I think that's about it. Cause I know they had the White Fire OG.
Yeah, the
and
White
I think
Fire.
They had the Durban Poison.
They did have Durban Poison,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
They make beautiful weed.
Yeah, I mean, is there any other flower that stands out to you guys like that when you're just like, Jesus?
No, that blue Tangy has been one of my tops for a while.
Well, like that Afgooey that I bought, that stood out to me like that because it's just so frosty. You know, it has so much color to it.
Have you hit it yet?
No,
Okay.
but it looks
And
pretty.
just so everybody knows, he did purchase the Afgooey from Knights Templar today.
And then I got the what was it? The Hootie Hoo.
He did.
The-
He picked
the
up some
Hootie
of
Hoo?
that fresh
Some of
Hootie
that Hootie
Hoo
Hoo.
that we do now have
Hootie
here
Hoo?
at Danks Wonder Emporium.
We got it just to annoy KJ with the name. How about you, Lopez? Is there any flower that you're just like, damn?
the best strain I ever had was called cat piss.
Really?
I got it from a store like on the south side a
Oh, yeah.
while ago,
Oh, yeah.
like 2.5 years ago. And just this one time, I had had it before, but there was one time I hit it. I smoked like 2 blunts to the face, and I thought I transferred through time. I was like,
You're like,
I
this is
looked up.
cat piss?
2 minutes. I was like, and I got it for like $25 a quarter. I was the best deal I ever got.
So would you ever be interested in smoking dog poo?
I'm down.
Have
for
you tried
whatever.
poo?
He's like,
No.
I'm down for whatever.
On the one of the episodes of the earlier days of the Chronicast, someone did bring these samples by of cat dick, and I was like, bro, what?
Is this crap?
I was like, I don't know if I want to smoke it. Like, I'm okay smoking cat piss. I'm alright trying some dog poo. I was like, but really,
Cat dick?
we're gonna do cat pee pee? Like, come on now. And it was cat piss crossed with Moby Dick.
That
And it-
sounds terrible.
It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest.
Moby Dick
Not
was
even
one
the
of
high.
the most disappointing strains I ever had consistently.
Really?
I like Moby Dick.
I don't
That
think I've ever
and
even had it
Cinex.
or heard of it.
I've never had it.
Cinex is good, but I don't think
I've
I've
never
ever
had
heard
a I've never had a Cinex that I've been like, oh, that's good, ever.
of.
Try
No,
a
just
bunch.
cat piss.
Cat piss, best strain I ever had.
That is
I know
awesome.
I've had good Cinex concentrates that are just like pretty actually good, but not flower. No.
The Cinex from Killer Bee that we tried the other day was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a really good flavor on it. It was
Everything
kinda
we
like a
tried
butter.
from Killer Bee was fantastic.
You didn't do dabs 'cause you don't
It was
dab.
great. It was awesome.
Quinn doesn't smoke
But
oil.
so, guys, this has been an absolute smoke sesh, a successful smoke sesh. We smoked on some Gorilla Glue number 4. We smoked on some Ewok. We smoked on some Effing Incredible. And we smoked on some, what was the other strain? The Pineapple Chunk.
Yeah.
All of this flower is brought to us by Rogue Raven. What we did love from Rogue Raven was that Golden Temple Kush. Just beautiful presentation, beautiful smell, beautiful smoke, beautiful effects. We did talk about pricing. It would be awesome if this was a little bit lower on the pricing, and it would just fly, and everybody would be able to experience this and share this love. Other than that, almost everything on the flower side was a puff puff pass. The packaging it's a little bit too dark in theme for such an upbeat environment. The Edgar Allan Poe, again, that's what I get when I look at this. But guys, is there anything else that we want to talk about in regards to Rogue Raven Farms? Do you have anything else?
Get their concentrates a try.
Give their concentrates a try.
Yeah, definitely give that a shot.
Support the concentrates.
At least just one time. Like, it might not be an all the time buy, but at least it's nice.
And I'm definitely not going to put them down and say, oh, don't even try it. No, try whatever you want for the first time. That's all about the experiences, trying and seeing what you like. So no, still give them a shot. And
I definitely think they're a solid mid-tier. They're a mid-tier weed company.
Yeah.
Like, they're good.
They're definitely something I would buy if they were on sale or if they had, a bit of a lower price. So.
Yeah, if they were a little bit more budget.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that feedback. Again, gentlemen, dude, you guys are absolutely rock stars. Lopez, I'm excited that you're going to come play Bong Pong with us, dude. I love hanging out with you. Memphis Matt Fire, you're my boy, Blue. KJ, you're my boy, Blue. And guys, this has been the Chronicast episode 137, brought to you by Danks Emporium. KJ, you know what to say. You can do it.
Live higher. You guys want to jump in there too? No?
Live higher.
L'chaim.
Live higher.